Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of your boy and my guy Sprigsy. We've got another guest back on the show, Truff.
Yo everyone.
Back again, once more.
Can't leave, can he?
Exactly, innit? Obviously today we've got an anticipated topic, obviously with the coronavirus. The Euros didn't happen this year, so obviously it's been rescheduled for next year. So obviously we're going to look at what we think the England lineup should be. First, what do you think the formation?
Got to go for a 4-2-3-1.
I think so. With
You're
the
both on a
centre forward
4-2-3-1.
just behind the striker.
See, I was always thinking 4-3-3. So why would you go 4-2-3-1? Why that formation?
Just more. There's more help up for Kane.
Okay.
As we saw in the last World Cup,
Yeah.
he got quite exposed being by himself.
Yeah.
So we need to get support up to him.
Yeah. Okay.
He should be. Yeah. No one can do it on their own. They're not Messi. Even sometimes Messi and Ronaldo can't do it on their own. So
See, for me, the reason why I've gone 4-3-3, we'll rather have that formation is because England as a whole, right now, I don't see many holding midfielders in our England squad that can do a job. So that's why I'd rather have only one holding midfielder, have two centre mids that could probably do a better job than having two holding.
But also in a 4-2-3-1, you can just have one that sits and one that just roams.
That's very true as well.
So what we set on a 4-2-3-1.
Oh yeah, guess the majority vote. Alright, first position, goalkeeper.
Current form, I can't pick Pickford.
No chance.
And the only one that's standing out for me is Dean Henderson.
Dean
I know
Henderson
he's
as well.
young, but
Yeah.
the 2 seasons he's been at Sheffield United,
This season, Jordan Pickford really has to.
he needs to off his game big time.
Well cut, he's brilliant.
He was
Brilliant,
insane.
honestly.
Couldn't fault
But
him.
this happens with England keepers all the time. They're so inconsistent. This is
Happened
why
with
it's good
Green,
to have. Yeah.
Paul Robinson.
Yeah.
We're supposed to. It's good that he has competition now with
But
actual
Pickford-
quality keepers. It's not like we're swapping Rob Green, who wasn't that great anyway, with like Scott Carson. It's not like that
David
anymore.
James.
It's a bit hard for Jordan Pickford though, because for me this season he's had both ends of the scale, as in like he's been performing bad, but he's been performing bad in a Everton side that at the first half of the season, well, so much of it were poor as a team, so he couldn't be as good as he could be. But then on the flip side, now they've brought in Ancelotti, and they do have decent players. Everton, he needs to be picking it up.
Like the thing is with him, this is hard between these two for me because he's played in a World Cup, like he's played
Won
in
a penalty shootout.
So semi-finals.
Like,
and
he
then-
did play well, but I don't think he has shown me anything this year.
Nah,
Mistake
not.
after mistake.
as Dean Henderson, like Spurs are linked with Dean Henderson, could be going back to start for United against
Exactly,
De Gea,
the
like,
fact that with De Gea there.
And De Gea, world class keeper, as we all know.
like the fact that he's even in a conversation with him shows how brilliant he is. He looks so composed as well. He just looks like
he's ready.
he's just not.
I think he's
not
ready.
nervous. Oh.
No, not at all. Well, is there any talk of maybe Nick Pope? Tom Eaton?
He's in and around that. Not Tom Heaton.
Not
Definitely
Tom
not.
Eaton. Nick
He's
Pope,
out.
he's been brilliant.
Yeah.
He has been very good for Burnley again.
He's unfortunate, I think,
Yeah.
because the way that Dean Henderson's progressed, mainly because what he's done with the team he's in and where they are and what position
Burnley
they're
have
in.
always been known for being a well structured, well defensive side.
Yeah, that's
Sheffield
true.
United have literally just come up from the Championship. Yeah, they perform well in
Yeah.
that. No one expected them to be up where they are now, and I think Henderson has helped them. He's made crucial saves when they've needed them.
He has.
Obviously, the thing with Pickford, is he's in more of a. It seems to be when people get more popular, they also go down on the scale of if you make a mistake, you get the grilling of everyone as well.
True.
That is
So
very
there's
true.
that thing, as in you got to look at it that way. But I'm personally going with. I'd go with Dean Henderson right now.
Yeah.
Personally, I'd go for Henderson as
Yeah,
well.
I think it's a clean sweep. I'm with Dean Henderson as well at this point.
But obviously, get him in the net a bit more for England.
For sure.
See what he
sure.
does.
Friendly's coming up, surely. Got to
Exactly.
get him in. Give him a chance.
I think. So should we move to left back?
Left back. Okay. For me, the guy who's coming through the ranks.
This should be a difficult one, but I
don't
think it is right now.
I'm torn between 2 players.
For me, Ben Chilwell.
He's one that is in there. I think Luke Shaw has had an outstanding season for Man United, coming back from where he was.
Like another one, he's very popular. So
Yeah.
And he's been grilled for so much. Ever since he's been to Man United, all he's done is get
When you get to the big clubs, that's what happens.
You don't get bought at the time as the most expensive left back unless
If
you
don't
had
have something.
the potential, the talent.
Exactly.
Yeah, on form. I pick Ben Chilwell. But like again, like you said,
Yeah.
if he goes to, I'm not saying that's not a big club. If he goes to a bigger club like Chelsea or Man City, you get the same treatment as Luke Shaw.
Of course.
100%. It's just what happens. People are like that, and that's why they're such professionals because they can just ignore it. Like,
Exactly.
It's insane.
So we
Like,
can
I
definitely
can't even
see it.
ignore it sometimes. And I'm not even the fucking guy. Like
Exactly. Exactly. We'll definitely see it. Like you're right. Like there's a lot of talk with Chilwell. I've heard lots of rumours.
he's very
like him
consistent.
He is a good
Very
player.
consistent.
Yeah.
He'll give you a 7 out of 10 every game.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're looking for, go get him in.
I
I think
think
we all agree on
Yeah,
that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that much of a debate. Yeah.
I'll take that.
So shall we move right back first before the
I'd
two
go
that
with that first.
Okay.
This one's easy for me because I'm going Trent.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's hands down Trent. Even
I mean,
though
now Walker's not even allowed in the team.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Trent was a bit ahead of him. I like the thing with Trent, right? Is defensively he isn't great. It's
No.
obvious. Like he's not bad, but if you've got that going forward,
exactly.
if you're playing that style of play,
His
oh my
dead
God.
balls.
dead breath. Like,
Dead balls getting
Jesus
forward.
Christ.
He's literally.
Exactly.
He's literally shone since
Yeah.
he's come into the.
if you get that many assists, you
As
won't
a
need
right
to
back.
defend.
He's
You
a
won't
right
need
back
to defend.
with
Exactly.
that many assists.
It's
It's
the same.
ridiculous.
If you
There is
attack
that
that
talk.
much, they'll be pulling the left winger back. Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Like there is that talk because
And
the
with Harry
name
Kane,
I haven't
look
said yet
at the
is
amount of headers Liverpool get.
yeah, a
They're
lot
not
to
even
be
in
fair.
the same size as Harry Kane. Like, and they're
That's very
scoring
true.
headers. I've seen Mane and Salah score headers.
Mm.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, no, 100%. But
You
like,
could
like we
get a
talked
header,
about,
header out of Sterling at this rate.
not at all.
I mean,
And it says it a lot because we've put Trent in here because of what he offers as an attacking player. Because one player, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, absolute machine at
complete
right back,
opposites of the
absolute
scale,
machine,
aren't
but
they?
complete opposite of the scale.
His recovery tackles are insane.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka.
it's annoying that
you are looking-
they're both in the same position.
I think it's more
Yeah,
if you're
brilliant.
looking to secure a lead, you'd want Wan-Bissaka, so you would possibly bring him on
Yeah, that's true.
just to keep hold of
Or it
that lead.
depends on
But
the
in a
game.
0-0.
That's right.
That's what I mean.
Depending on
Depending
the
on
game
who you're
entirely
playing,
as well. Like
because-
if you're playing like someone possession based like Spain, you don't really want Trent in there.
Yeah.
But at the same
Because-
time, you do
or for the-
because
yeah, for the
he'll give you a
counter-attacking,
counter
it's like
attack.
that,
He'll
yeah.
give you that sort of stuff. It's not like he can't sit in. He can, but his defensive awareness isn't as good
Yeah.
as let's say Wan-Bissaka.
That's the thing, and I think that what it boils down to between them two is we put Trent in simply because of what we've been saying, his ability to find a pass, whip a ball in, assists. His backside, where he's not that great at defending, is not shite though. Like
Yeah,
it's not that
I
he's
never,
terrible,
I never said it was bad.
which is why
The thing is,
he will edge
I'll top that
Wan-Bissaka.
now. He's best right back in the world.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
So
limited time,
he's
yeah, probably.
he's in my England team. He's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
one of the easiest ones I'll pick today. So
okay, yeah. So we've got Trent in a right back,
we
centre
can,
backs.
we can do these two together. I reckon.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
for me,
first one, Harry Maguire,
He's got to be there.
yeah, Harry
Start
Maguire.
How can you not have that?
and I think the second one's just as easy. I think it's Joe Gomez.
Yeah. For
I
me,
think
Joe
they're
Gomez
actually
as well.
such a perfect combo as well.
One's got
Like
Straight.
obviously,
cover.
obviously
Harry-
Maguire is like basically just a not as good Van Dijk and a lot slower. So
Yeah,
He's
and
good
then-
on the ball though. So he has shown he's
Yeah.
good on the ball.
that's what I
exactly.
mean, very good on the ball. As in Joe Gomez,
You
he
can't
just
go
got
into
that
Man
pace.
United.
And with centre backs, we haven't really had that.
No, exactly. And Joe Gomez is learning from one of the, best centre backs in the
best
world.
centre-back
So
in the world, so.
he's only like 23, 24.
Yeah.
Joe Gomez as well. So
And
he's
I
got
can't
plenty
think
of
top
time.
of my
There.
head anyone that comes close to those two in that team.
For me, there's only one, but he's not close enough yet. But he has the ability, maybe another season, if he performs at an outstanding level, is Tomori.
Chelsea's Tomori, yeah.
I don't think his position is good enough. Personally, I don't think in a back two he can perform.
And
In a back
with
three,
him, it's like
maybe.
Yeah,
the
that's
way
true.
that Chelsea have come into this
Yeah.
season as well. It's like, oh look, someone we didn't have a fucking clue who he was before is now doing all right.
Yeah,
but
that's
but
true.
he's great.
He is a
Like Reece
good player.
James as well. Good
Like,
player.
he,
Good
is,
player.
he is a good player, but I don't think he can play in a back four. He's got to be in a
Yeah,
back three.
no, that's true. Especially if we're having Trent on
Because
one side
two
of the
players
back
going
line.
forward.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Alright,
yeah, that's settled that one. Then,
we'll
so
move into
the two holding midfielders.
CDMs or the
The
Well,
one
like we
I-
said,
box
a
to box
minute
player,
ago,
yeah.
it was like
the one that I'd have deeper, Jordan Henderson.
Easy.
He's got to be in
No
there.
brainer.
hands down.
Workhorse.
hands down
I
has
can't
to
believe
be.
I'm saying that from like 4 years ago.
Unbelievable. The way he's shone and progressed.
But again, with that one, if you don't suit his play, you're fucked. But you have to play to people's strengths.
Exactly.
If you don't play to people's strengths, what's the point?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to go, oh, we didn't do well, we didn't play to his strengths. So, well, no, it doesn't work like that. If you want to play to someone's strengths, because you want to get the best out of the players, like,
100%.
what's the point if you're not going to do that?
He's always had his hands down at the minute. Currently, is England's best midfielder by a long shot for me.
Yeah.
You have a lot of players
As
that
in
have got
that role,
attacking
in
flair.
that role,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
agree.
But definitely there, it's him. That's hands down. And alongside him, see, this is why I was more swayed to 4-3-3 because the 4-2-3-1, I'm looking and I'm like, alright, someone who can roam around while Henderson does a covering job. I'm
See,
like,
the problem with this one is you can only drop people in, can't you?
Exactly.
Like, you don't want to take someone away.
the only player that suits the role without having to drop someone down that can fit it is Harry Winks for me.
He's so, as a Spurs fan, he's so slandered by Spurs fans. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, he's so good at he's on the turn. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
And like I always said, if he went to like Man City, he wouldn't look out of place. But Spurs fans somehow think he's. I don't know who they think he is, but they're like, oh, he doesn't score enough goals, doesn't do this. Well, it's not who he is.
Exactly. It's not always
He's
about that.
literally just a workhorse.
He's a
Yeah.
workhorse, gets the ball and passes it.
He has, like you said,
Sometimes
like
doesn't
his
risk
ball
passing
control is
balls.
unbelievable. Like easily one thing I can already bring up that I can remember. When you think of players, the best players or the players that have potential, they leave a reminder in your head. First thing, Harry Winks, I can think of the Real Madrid game. That Real Madrid game that he played for Tottenham, oh my days, like he had such an influence against a team like that. I was like, this player has a potential to keep going and being consistent.
But like, yeah, admittedly, the thing with him is he'll look in place at Spurs, he'll look in place at City, but he'd always look in place at Bournemouth. Like, he'll never be the best player on the team.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
But that's just the way it is. But like I said, yeah, the midfield's a bit. Like, I would say dropping Dele in there, but you don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to do that.
If you drop Dele
Don't wanna
Alli,
do that.
He might
but
not even
he
be in this squad we choose. Is the thing as well.
Yeah.
He would still do a job.
Yeah. Like,
Dele
if you
would
have,
still
which
do a
that, I
brilliant
think that's
job
probably
there.
what will realistically will happen.
yeah.
But I'm going with Winks.
Yeah, it'd have to be a Winks because I mean, like there are other players out there like John Joe Shelby and that, but they're lacking a little bit more than Harry Winks. He's just edging the rest of the pack as it
Like
were.
Eric Dyer's sloped straight up the scales. Like
Yeah,
he was in that team consistently, and now like he's not even in Spurs' picture mostly.
for me, 2 wingers. Are we going? I can already
See,
pick
I
one
would
two.
go sort of not like I'd play like a winger formation,
Yeah,
but
when
as
they
in they're
come
going
side.
across, like they'd all swap.
they shuffle around. Okay.
Because I had 3 players in mind. I
So
don't
no
know what you guys
one's
like.
stuck in position. So
I mean, number 1, I'm going to have Sterling,
Yeah, Sterling
Sterling's
hands
up,
down.
Yeah, Sterling's in.
and he can be in more of a centre forward role, coming out to the wide.
Yeah,
instead of playing
100%.
as a cam.
I'll play him as a left. Yeah, right mid. I mean, there's all the talk and all the hype, and you can see he's been showing it. It's Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho fits into right
He's gotta
midfield
be
for
in.
me.
It's
Literally
just,
incredible. The youngest kid in Bundesliga.
it's just this
doing
last
it.
spot.
Like,
That's
insane.
it's the tough one.
For me, there's only okay. I was going to say there's only 2
I've
players.
only really got 3. Sorry.
That's it.
I
We've all got the same 3, I
I think I
reckon.
got in mine I got Maddison,
Yeah,
got Jack Grealish,
Yeah.
and I got Dele Alli.
yeah.
One is
Same three.
one's brilliant, and he's been brilliant, but he's not always brilliant. Which is
Yeah.
Dele Alli.
Yeah.
Like on his days, like he's magic. Some of the stuff he's produced, it's insane.
Yeah, you
But,
can
like,
see it. Like
Even
the
I
answer.
can admit, like I think he's brilliant, but he is very inconsistent.
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
think it's not that he doesn't try.
Mm.
Never said that he doesn't try.
I think maybe he tries too hard.
It's more the fact that I think
There could be that. It could be that.
if you don't get him involved, it's hard to.
The thing is,
it's hard to clutch the game.
He's
like
trying
Yeah.
to impress the fans for doing what they want him to do. If he just plays the way he was,
But when Mourinho came in, brilliant.
yeah,
Doing
he's
brilliant.
been
Yeah, 100%.
he's been quality since
Like,
Mourinho
so,
came in.
we'll talk about Grealish. He's been awesome this year.
I mean, to do the stuff that
He
he's
just
doing
glides past players.
for an Aston Villa team that are flirting with relegation very much so, like, and still being able to produce performances that are giving him talks and links with not
Just
the
Man
mid-table,
United,
like the Man United.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
shows his ability.
And the way he's shone, like he's basically kept them up, I
I mean,
reckon.
as a
Yeah.
Birmingham fan, I actually hate him, but I respect that he is a brilliant
Yeah.
player.
That
He
slick
is
back
And
end.
outstanding.
Maddison has got everything you want from someone to feed into a striker. That's what the other two don't have.
Yeah.
That he has.
Madison
you can
has
also drop
that.
him into the Winks role, and just
As a
be a
whole.
playmaker
Yeah,
there.
him
He could
or
just drop
Denny
in
can
there.
do that, which is mad. But then, yeah, like.
I
you
don't know.
could drop him
If
there,
James
he could just
Madison
play
has
us out.
the strength though and tactical awareness when you're that far behind in the
Yeah.
pitch. That's what it is for me. His forte is like, I mean, you can see his set pieces. Like
This
his
is
free
definitely
kicks.
our strongest point in the team.
Yeah.
This three here.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go for my one first.
Okay.
Only because we know who our striker's going to be.
Yeah.
I'd pick Denny.
Okay.
Just because of the link
The
with
link
him.
he has
And
with-
I'm a Spurs fan, that's biased as fuck, but I was this close to picking Grealish.
Yeah.
So, but he might not be in our team yet because we don't know what you two are going to say yet.
For me, because of the formation we've gone for, I'm putting Madison in there. And the reason why I'm putting Madison in there is because of, like I said, his ability to find a pass and his set pieces, and he's basically got a bit of everything and has the potential to excel further. That's why I put him in
He
there.
is brilliant. This is like so close, this one.
Looks like
Unless you pick it-
If you pick Grealish, it's all gone wrong.
I actually was thinking about putting Grealish in there because,
Yeah.
let's be honest, when he is on that ball,
He's
he
brilliant,
just
mate.
goes past players like they're not there. These aren't like bog standard players he goes past. They're world class players, and he just glides past them.
He is phenomenal talent. He actually is. And I mean, he's still, what, like 22, isn't he? 21, something like that?
23, 24 now, I
Okay,
think. He's been
yeah.
there a long time.
Yeah, to be
Been with
fair.
him all that way.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you can see he's a loyal person.
I guess we'll let you guys decide
Yeah.
who should be in that one. Because not even we can agree on. Mine's on bias, so anyway, like
Yeah.
I've got
maybe
the
clouded my
person I hate.
judgment a little bit. So.
Exactly.
If it
So,
weren't Grealish, I would have picked Ali.
okay.
I mean, we
fair
also
enough.
missed something like Rashford out. Like, so the fact that we're missing out him is insane.
It actually
That's
is
how good
unbelievable. It actually is
this team.
unbelievable.
But it depends. The thing with Sterling, which he was such easy to put in these tournaments, he doesn't really do very well.
Yeah.
You could easily swap him out for Rashford.
Yeah, as Rashford, he every time he's come on for England, he's really impressed me every time.
He
he's
gets
come on.
goals, like he does a good job, like he's rapid on the ball, has an awareness in front of goal. His ability to spot other players is a bit questionable for me, which is why I feel we've
That's
gone for
why.
Sterling more. But then
He's just
obviously
so
like,
good. He's
His pace is electric.
it's insane. His
Yeah.
change of pace is ridiculous.
that's true.
But like the thing, when I've been watching England recently, well, when it was on, those three are Sancho, Sterling, Kane. It's just been awesome
Yeah.
as I've watched them.
So then obviously our striker, I mean,
It's got to be Kane.
No
Harry
brainer.
Kane.
Literally, there's no one else out there, really, is
He
there?
is one of the best players in world
To be fair,
football.
Danny
so-
Ings has been
Danny has
put
had a
with a
phenomenal
shout, I would
season.
say. But
Yeah. Danny
Kane's
has had a
just-
phenomenal season. I mean,
just too
Harry
good.
Kane is there. I mean, Jamie Vardy's been consistent as well, which is why
One,
it's a
he's not
shame
even,
for me
he's not
that
in the pool though, is he?
yeah, which is why it's a
retired.
shame for me. Like he retired because he knew.
But, well, you
He was
that
always
one
gonna be
annoyed
Kane's
me,
shadow.
that retirement thing, because it was a bit of like a cowardice act. He was like, "Oh, I'm not getting in," and going to throw my toys at the pram. You don't really deserve to be in the squad after that, to be honest, mate.
It's true, but like I think like the.
I'm
when he
sorry,
says it, he
someone's
was
better
talking,
than you, basically. Like
It's
not-
But like he was saying about one of his reasons is he wanted to extend his career with Leicester, because if he was to play international games and all that at the age he's at, he's not going to be able to manage as well, which is a bit of a cop out.
But then at the
To
same
be
time,
fair.
he could be helping the youngsters come through.
Yeah,
Like he
exactly.
could be helping those people, but he's just gone selfish way. No, I don't want to.
You
do
want your best players. You want your best players to be in the squad. If it's not even in the starting 11, you want them to be in the squad because
exactly.
they can always change a game. Right, that's the thing, which is a shame. But saying the way we've made our formation, Harry Kane starting, we've got Marcus Rashford on the bench, like to bring on as a player. So
It's Kane.
It's got to
He's
be
got a
Kane.
golden boot.
Literally.
He's
Exactly.
got a World Cup goal.
Exactly. And
the guy's
not
up
many
there.
people can say that.
not at all.
I mean, you
like,
could shout out a bunch of world class names, and they wouldn't have had a World Cup golden boot. Yeah, it's questionable how easy it was, but you still got it. You still
you
got
still got to
it.
score the goals, 100%.
Got to be there to score them.
It's been another episode of Sanctioned X Sport. Like and subscribe, guys, and tell us if our team sucks or if yours is any better. So, see you around, guys. Cheers.
Football is life.